Hi Sagittarius, I'm Pam, the Lucky Mermaid, psychic seer and modern mystic, bringing you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides for October 2024. Please be sure to watch your sun sign, your rising sign, and your moon sign to get a more clear and complete picture of what's to come for you in October and perhaps beyond, because timing will be different for all of you in these general readings. Remember, sometimes your rising sign and your moon sign may resonate more for you than your sun sign. And if you're born on the cusp of your sign, sometimes your psychic predictions and messages are coming to you from your cusp sign, so you might want to check that out. This recording is for Sagittarius Sun, Sagittarius Rising, and Sagittarius Moon. I'm using the Tarot Mucha Tarot deck in this reading. All that being said, Sagittarius, now on to your October 2024 Psychic Tarot reading. First tarot card you have in this reading today, Sagittarius, is the Hierophant. And this is God or a high priest or pope giving you a blessing or a warning. It could also indicate higher education and higher learning, or where you could be the teacher or you could be the student. This could also indicate something to do with religion could be going on here. You may feel like a fountain of youth is sparking up in you, where youth in your looks or in your feelings of your physical well-being, your physical body, you may feel younger in October. You may be trying to hold down the fort because there could be a lot of comings and goings, either at the job where you work or at a business you own or in your home. Like holding down the fort, I see people coming in and out. That's what my guides are showing me. Like I see people coming in a door, I see people going out a door. You could be getting repairs, construction. People could be painting, wallpapering. You could be getting deliveries. There could be a lot of different things going on here where could even be family members. Lots of family members coming in, lots of family members going out. That energy is here also. This would be a good time for you to put a big plan in motion. Something that you've been pondering, something you've been thinking about doing, and maybe you keep putting it off or waiting for the right planetary movements to be happening. Maybe you are waiting for Mercury in retrograde and the post-shadow period to be passed, and you wanted, and when it's fully direct and out of the shadow, you were waiting or waiting for something else. But any big plans or ideas you have or have had, I feel like this is a good month for you to start putting them forward and in motion. Some of you are going to graduate from something. It could be a training program, an education program. It could be a school. It could even be spiritually graduating. You may also be thinking, I need to make better choices and decisions. That could be about diet, exercise, food you eat, friends you have, relationships you get in, anything, purchases you make. You may just feel in general like you need to make, be part of better decision making. You may also have a very long laundry list of things you have to do. So this could be a very busy month where you actually have to create a list and you're like, I got to do this, I got to do that, I got to do this. Like you may have to take things to recycling centers, to a dump. You may have to get rid of old things. You might be making donations. If you have, I keep seeing old paint cans. You maybe need to get rid of old paint cans, anything that's been kicking around, like, or oil from, getting the oil, if you change the oil in your car yourself or in lawnmowers, maybe you have a buildup of oil that you've been storing, you need to get rid of that. But there could be lots of other things. Those are some of the things my guides are showing me. I see a lot of garage-oriented things: paint, oil, gasoline, containers, old junk. I see a lot of that. You may want to build up your self-esteem and take some kind of therapy session or class or course that could empower you and help motivate you and build up your self-esteem. The next card you have in your reading, Sagittarius, is the Four of Pentacles, which is the miser card, holding on protectively to things of value. This could be money. It could also be possessions. This card can also indicate financial success. This card could also indicate financial success coming to you in the future. You may have had a bank account or some kind of account where, could even be stocks, but I don't know, I get an account that the money is declining. So you may be focusing on trying to build up an account. It could be a savings account. It could be a money market account. It could be a stock account. Maybe, I don't really know how cryptocurrency works. It could be a crypto account. I don't know, but I see money has declined in some account, and you may be thinking about or working towards how you can build that account up by, getting more funds. And how is that going to happen? You could be troubleshooting that right now. You may be more in the mindset of fixing things that are broken. Like maybe there are certain things in your life in the past you would have gotten rid of them. Oh, I'm not going to save this. I'm not going to save that. And you may decide that you're going to repair things or fix things instead of getting rid of them and just getting something new. You have the chance to learn from an old master who shut his business down or is going to be shutting his business down and retiring. That could show you tricks of the trade. It could be in whatever career or field of endeavor you're in, or any business endeavor or field of endeavor you want to be in. So, or if you're already in the field of whatever job this is, whatever line of work this is, there could be somebody that you either know or you come encounter with that my guides are calling an old master. You may even be related to somebody that this could fall under that category, where they're telling you like tricks of the trade or things you can do to, help your career, help your business, get further along. Things that maybe you wouldn't have been able to learn at a class or a school or on your own, because this is somebody that has a lot of experience. If you wanted to be an apprentice to anyone, this would be an excellent time for apprenticeship. You may feel like people maybe take advantage of you for money. They may use you for money. You may not want to admit that. You may think that's not happening. But you may be very generous and giving to a lot of people. And now you may see like you're giving away too much money or helping out too many causes or too many things financially in a financial sense. And it could be causing some financial losses and disruptions to your money savings and accounts. The next card you have in your reading, wow, you got another good card right after this one, but this is not a good card. We'll have to see why it's here. You got Ten of Swords. This is being stabbed in the back and betrayed, or it could indicate somebody passing away. But Ten of Swords can mean many different things, so I feel like you're going to look into something and you're going to find out somebody was taking money from you. Funny, I got a money thing here where you feel like people are maybe taking advantage of you or using you and you're giving out money. Well, in this card, I'm getting, you may find that somebody is doing just that, taking advantage of you or manipulating you for money, but it could be somebody taking money from you. And if you do any financial advising, you like have, a financial advisor, they could be taking money from you, where they're taking more of a percentage than what they told you they're taking. They could be taking more. If you deal with any bookkeepers or accountants or agents of any kind, they may be taking more from you than what you agreed upon or what you thought they were doing. You may find out you have a frenemy, somebody that you trusted and you thought was your friend or had your back. You may come to find out that that was a facade, and that they were, you could find out that they've been like talking negatively about you. Or if you have a business, like maybe you think, oh, I have a good customer, or I like this person, or they're helping me out. And then they're going around behind your back saying like disparaging remarks about your business. So it could be on a personal sense, it could be on a business sense, but I'm going to tell you, even if it is business, you're going to take it personally. You could also find out that something has been going on behind your back that other people in your life, could be multiple people, could have told you and let you know about, and they didn't do it. They didn't let you know. And then you find out what this scenario is. Like, maybe somebody was cheating on you. And you're going to find out that there was a bunch of friends that knew and didn't tell you, as well as finding out that someone was cheating on you in a love relationship. But it feels more to me like frenemy energy, or a client or customer who's been speaking negatively about you or the work you do or your business, or something about maybe even your personality behind your back, and you're going to find out. But I feel like the real stinging thing is the situation where you find out multiple people knew and didn't let you know. Again, it could be somebody that is stealing money from you. It could be even like a corporation or a company that's taking some kind of money. Maybe it's in the banking world. Maybe your bank account is maybe the banks or some corporation is taking money from some account connected to you. So you need to look into that. So before I get on to card number 4, which is a good card for you, thankfully, you may want to check out my new video series for this month of October of 2024 for my Vimeo on-demand pages. And the first one is the solar eclipse in Libra, October 2nd, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. Remember, eclipses bring change, new beginnings, endings, blessings, and karma. So, these eclipse effects can last strongly the month before the eclipse, the month of the eclipse, for the first 3 months following the eclipse. Sometimes it can last 6 months even, or up to a year, depending on the strength of the eclipse. So you're being affected by this eclipse, as is everyone else. So if you want to see what this eclipse is bringing to you, that link is down below in the description box in the Show More section. And the links, hopefully they'll be on there by the time you hear this video, will be on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. Also, you might want to get my eclipse effects from the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 17th, 2024. Psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. That's a lot of divination tools in one reading. Tarot, crystal, and oracle cards. Plus, I pull a gemstone crystal for you at the end of each video. Many people have told me over the years I've been doing these eclipse videos that they are like private readings to them. I highly recommend in these series in particular, and in all of the videos I do for Vimeo and here on YouTube and Rumble, I recommend that you watch get your rising sign and your sun sign. If you only want to get one, go by whatever sign normally resonates with you on YouTube. Also, if you want to see what my spirit guides have to say to you, in addition to the messages that I'm giving you right here in this video, the psychic crystal readings for October of 2024 are available in the link down below and on my website. And they are like a continuation and an expansion of the readings I do here each month on YouTube and Rumble. So thank you so much for all of your purchases of my Vimeo videos, because that is what helps keep this channel growing and going. So I do totally appreciate it. Thank you so very, very much. So now on to card number 4, you have the Ace of Rods, which is new beginnings. So this could be new beginnings in any area of your life. It could be a new home. It could be receiving an inheritance. It could be birth of a child, a new job. You could feel like your life is just having some kind of new beginning now. Some of you are going to start to communicate with somebody from the past, and this could be very interesting for you. Some of you it could be love. Some of you it could be an old boss or somebody you used to work with in the past. Some of you are going to start to receive a new income stream from something that you're going to do. It may take you a little while to like configure it, to set it up. And you're going to have some kind of bonus from this, because it could be that somebody else that's doing similar work could promote you or recommend you. Like I get like, what I'm hearing is like somebody that's already doing well, has success or something like that, is going to be endorsing you, recommending you, giving you good, good promotions, good PR. You may be very lucky this month where you catch in the wind some new trend that's going on and is becoming very popular, and you may decide that you are going to implement it and start making some money off of it. Like if you're like, I really want to start a business, but I'm not really sure what I want to do, or I want to start a side hustle, and you could hear of something that's really popular. Wine just flew into my head. I'm not saying you're going to become a wine dealer, but you know, who knows? I don't know, but I feel like you're going to hear of something and it's going to be trending well, and you're going to decide that you can invest your time, money, and energy into it. And maybe it's not a huge investment, you know, it might be a safe bet, and you can make a go of it. This could also be other types of investment opportunities could show up for you now. You could even have this big change where you're suddenly having this whole new outlook on life. And where you maybe feel like you don't want to be overlooked or taken for granted anymore. So your energy could be quite bold, upfront, outgoing, and forceful. And it could actually be, this is a strange message, but it could make you a star. So like, yeah, do I mean star on TV and movies and the internet? It could be any of those, or it could be a star in some other way where you could be like a star. So you got some interesting energy that came in there with the Ace of Rods. So your last tarot card in the reading is Strength. And this is having inner courage and inner strength, having strength and courage over adversity, spiritual power over the material world, taming the savage beast in yourself or in a situation or in someone else. It could also be dealing with a Leo. Some of you are gaining more self-confidence, and some of you are doing this through something you're building up. For some of you, I feel this is weightlifting, bodybuilding, exercise, diet, I see somebody doing push-ups and pull-ups and lifting weights and anything like that, or other, it could be swimming, anything where you're exercising your physical body could bring you a lot of self-confidence. Again, I'm getting something like taking out things that are old or that you haven't used and finding ways to use them and repurpose them comes up. Something like that, something similar to that came up earlier in your reading. I feel like you're learning to control things better in your life. You're like becoming a better manager and in better control of your life. This could also be your emotions and reactions to things. You want like substantial growth and change. And I feel like like doing things of substance and things that are really important to you and matter to you will be important for you in the month of October. I feel like you maybe have prone to self-doubt, but I feel like this month you could really master that and make some headway over like lack of confidence and self-doubt. You may feel like overbearing people, and anything that feels like an overbearing structure to you has to go. So, you know, there could be overbearing friends you have, or dealing with overbearing relationships, whether it's love or not, whoever it is, you may feel like this relationship has to go. It could even be a relationship with a company, or, you know, a company you work for or a company you do business with. Anybody or anything that feels like overbearing, oppressive, what in the 60s they would call it, the man, like feeling like the heavy, you know, like you're not into that. You don't want to be controlled. You don't want to be dealing with the man. You don't want to feel like oppressed. Anything that feels oppressive to you, you're going to have the courage and strength to push it out of your life. So the best gemstone crystal I got for Sagittarians to work with, use, and wear in the month of October 2024, and Aries, your fellow fire sign person, got the same gemstone, which is Dalmatian jasper, which we don't see that much. So funny it came up twice. And Dalmatian jasper really connects with your inner child and helps bring a positive outlook for you. It also balances yin and yang energy. It promotes devotion to others, and it reconnects with a playful nature. Dalmatian jasper is a strong protection and shielding stone, and it's helpful for overcoming depression and combats exhaustion and boredom. It also helps with nightmares and negative thinking. Dalmatian jasper also encourages humor and seeing humor in situations. So, wow, you really might want to be carrying around a piece of Dalmatian jasper or wearing it this month. It's actually going to be a gemstone that's kind of like helps you strive for and access success. It's also a good gemstone to wear or carry about letting the little things roll off your back, like not to get over, you know, fixated on things that, and sweating the small stuff. It's going to help you eliminate that. It's also going to be a gemstone for you Sagittarians when you want to do some kind of studying or research where you really need to drill down deep into something that you want to find out more information about. So if you have to go to libraries or just do a lot of time on the internet, or, you know, trying to source information or studying or researching, Dalmatian jasper is really going to help you out in the month of October. So I hope this reading was of help to you, and I hope it made sense. As always, thank you so very much for watching. I do truly appreciate it. And please like this video if you liked it, share it with others if you feel it was worth sharing, and subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet, and hit that notification bell and click all to get notified when I upload my videos here to YouTube. And if you would like to get any of the special video series I record for my Vimeo on-demand videos, my most recently recorded video series are always posted down below in the description box in the Show More section under the video, and they're also on my website at theluckymermaid.com on the videos page. My most recently recorded video series, as I said earlier in the video, in case you missed it, is my solar eclipse in Libra, October 2nd, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings for each sign of the zodiac. You're being affected by these eclipses we had last month and this month, and they bring new beginnings, change, endings, karma, and blessings. So you really may want to check those out. People feel like they're like private readings to them, and you may also want to get your rising sign and your sun sign in that video series. Also, my eclipse effects from the full moon lunar eclipse in Pisces, September 17th, 2024, psychic tarot, crystal, and oracle card readings are available on Vimeo as well. These eclipse effects on both of these eclipses last up to 6 months or even up to a year in some cases, and you're probably getting affected by them 1 month prior to the eclipses. So you may want to see what's coming up, because this world's changing and these eclipses could give you some insight that might be helpful to you. As well as with all these changes, you may want to get my angels, ancestors, and ascended masters psychic oracle card readings for these changing times for each sign of the zodiac. They're kind of different messages. I use 4 different types of angel and ancestor and oracle cards in the reading, 4 different decks. So you may want to see what I got for you there. The last time I did that video series was 2021. Also, don't forget my psychic crystal readings for the month of October 2024, where I look into the crystal to bring you psychic predictions and messages from my spirit guides that are a continuation and an expansion of the psychic tarot readings that I do here on YouTube and Rumble. If you haven't checked out my Rumble channel yet, it's called the Lucky Mermaid LLC. There's many other video series linked down below. I'm not going to get into each one of them there, but I have ones covering love and finance, so you may want to see what's happening, because if you like my videos here on YouTube, you're probably going to like my Vimeo videos. I do the same work with my guides that I do here, that I do also over there on Vimeo. So if you'd like to also see more predictions and messages from my spirit guides channeled through me that you're not going to see here on a video format, you can follow me on my social media pages at the Lucky Mermaid LLC on Facebook, the Lucky Mermaid _ Pam Georgel on Instagram, and at the Lucky Mermaid on X, formerly known as Twitter. You can follow me there, where I post written predictions, 5 paragraphs long, and I use oracle cards and tarot cards to get those messages, and maybe the whole reading may resonate with you, or only parts of those 5 paragraphs will resonate, but you may want to check them out. Lots of people like my written predictions, and you can always go back on my social media pages and read ones from the past, just like the videos. Don't forget, if you purchased videos on Vimeo before, you should go back and watch ones you've purchased in the past, because every now and then I have somebody that tells me they watched one from a year ago or 2 years ago, and they say that stuff is happening to them now. Same goes for the YouTube videos. You may, if you're cooking or driving in your car, you may want to go back and listen to a reading from a year ago and see if those messages aren't applying to you now. It does happen quite a bit. So, you know, also, if you would like to donate to this channel and help support the work I do here, there is a donation link down below connected to PayPal, and I do greatly appreciate your donations. Some of you don't want to buy the Vimeo videos, you don't want to deal with any of that, but your donations are greatly appreciated because it does help this channel grow and keep it alive and keep going. So it does help me to make these readings possible, to keep bringing them to you here on YouTube. Otherwise, I could not do them and just do private readings all the time. And Reiki. I do Reiki. I do private readings. If you're interested in finding out about how to get on my cancellations list, my wait list is closed. I closed it in 2018 and I'm nowhere near through it. And my cancellations list, there's over 2,000 people waiting. So you can go and see how to get on that cancellations list, but I'm going to tell you right now, it's a very long wait. I only have a few days each month I can devote to doing private readings. So the list moves very slowly. But I hope you have an absolutely outstanding month of October, to all the signs of the zodiac out there. And know that I wish you many blessings and peace.